slides for this one at all.
We're live.
Cool. Good afternoon, everyone.
Happy Friday.
Hope you're well.
Right? I mean, not much different from the other days this week.
Nope.
Except the weather today is a little bit overcast. Oh my God, what a perfect focus to talk about the weather.
Oh, yeah, very good language that you just used there, overcast.
It's very overcast, it's gray. Yeah. Anyway, my name is Pearl, and I am from Florida in America. And David and I work in the Milano schools.
And I'm David. I work with Pearl, obviously, and I'm from South London in the UK. So you've got two accents today, American and British, so you can hear both.
Wow. Hi, Katerina. Sorry. Thank you for joining us. Nice to meet you. Got it from Livorno, not far from Pisa. Wonderful. It's all right. If you are new to the chat, please say hi to the webinar. Please say hi in the chat. We love talking to the students. It makes the webinars a lot easier and more fun.
Hey, Chiara.
Hi, Chiara. Welcome. And Eva. Don't pronounce it right. Good. There is a delay with the chat, so if we don't see we won't see your comments immediately, but we always try our best to acknowledge them when we do. So please don't be afraid to write to us. We love talking to you guys.
Yeah, we definitely do. It makes everything so much more interactive, and so they're much more fun for you guys as well as us.
Yes. Okay, great. Let's get started. So today we're going to talk about the weather forecast in this focus activity, talking about the weather in different seasons, and giving a weather forecast. Cool. Hi, Carla from Naples. Wonderful. Good. Let's begin. Good. So weather forecast. Where can you check the weather forecast? Do you check the weather forecast every day? How? And how often do you talk about the weather with other people? So, hi, Christina. Hi, Christina from Milan. Welcome. So in the chat, tell us where you guys check the weather. Where do you guys check the weather? And do you check the weather every day? I check the weather.
I don't check the weather every day.
I check the weather every day. Wait 1 second.
I don't check the weather every day. I think I only check the weather when I have plans to go out. So at the moment, I never check the weather.
I look out the window. That's a way that I check the weather.
Yeah, that's all I do, to understand what clothes to wear for the day.
But in general, I always check the weather every day. Because I don't know why. It's a habit now. If I don't check the weather, I don't know how to plan my day or what I wear.
Perfect.
Now I don't have to think about what to wear. But in general.
So
oh yeah. Chiara says, I check the weather on my smartphone or on a smartphone. Me too. I check the weather on your smartphone or on a smartphone. Anywhere else?
Yeah, if I need to check the weather, that's what I use. That's my smartphone. If I check the weather.
Mm-hmm. Where else can we check the weather? What other way can we check the weather?
Cell phone almost every day, Carla. Damn.
Me too, Carla. I check every day on my phone.
Christina, on TV?
Yeah, I don't have a TV, but I would if I did.
I still can't believe you don't have a TV. That's crazy.
I have my computer and that is enough. I don't want to have to go through the process of setting it up with a cable company. Katrina, I usually check the weather forecast on the app, on my phone, on TV, and I check it before a particular event. For example, for traveling, we don't need A. For traveling or graduation.
Perfect. That's a good answer.
Yes. Good. And how often do you talk about the weather with other people?
I talk about the weather every day, multiple times per day.
Yeah, me too. I talk about the weather every day because I talk to students about
yeah, exactly.
Good.
Also, it's such easy conversation to have with people.
Yeah. How often do you all talk about the weather with other people? Or in what situations do you talk about the weather? In what situations do you talk about the weather?
Oh, good question.
Talk about the weather with anyone and everyone. I like talking about the weather.
Yeah, anyone and everyone. It's an easy topic to talk about, so it works. Your family in the morning, cool. Carla
Good
with
job.
my mom.
I check with everything to know if I can do laundry. Good idea.
Yeah, that's definitely a good reason to check.
Sometimes I talk with my family in the morning. I talk about my family. I talk about the weather with my family a lot, usually because they are trying to make me jealous because they are in Florida and it's always sunny and warm.
And because it's been winter here, it's always been cold.
Yeah, it's like, oh, how cold is it in Milan? I'm like, oh, it's like 8 or 9 degrees. And they're like, oh, it's like 20 degrees here. I'm like, wonderful.
Nice.
Yeah. It's great. Love my family. They're great. My parents do this. Let's continue. So, what words or adjectives would you use to describe the picture on the right? So the picture of San Francisco. So what words can be used to describe the picture of San Francisco? Itchy.
Cool. So we've got a nice clear picture. The temperature is in the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but it's in Fahrenheit.
Oh, yeah. So good point. 46 Fahrenheit. Is that a lot or not? Or is it hot or cold?
I know. Obviously, I know. Good. So in the chat, Katrina, when I talk about the weather with some friends or family, it means we haven't got any interesting topics, or we don't have any interesting topics. So in general, I never talk about the weather. So remember, when we talk about general routine, Katerina, we only use present simple. Okay, I never talk about the weather. Treviso is a very hot city. From adjective before the noun, Eva. Very hot city. Or we're talking about San Francisco. Oh,
I think that was San Francisco, that one.
Sorry. It's cloudy and chilly. Yes, it says cloudy in the picture. San Francisco today is cloudy. It's not hot. 46 degrees Fahrenheit is not hot. It's cold. 46 degrees Fahrenheit is cold for me. For sure. It's cold. I don't know what it is in Celsius.
I think it's cold in general. Right?
Like 5 or 6. I don't know. Because, no, it'd be a little bit more. Because 32 degrees Fahrenheit is 0 degrees Celsius, I believe. So it's cold.
Okay. So 46. Oh, I just did it on a calculator and it's 7 degrees Celsius.
I was right. So 46
very, very cold.
Fahrenheit is 7 degrees Celsius. So it's cold.
Really cold, yeah.
Yeah, like Milan in the winter.
Exactly.
Right? Good. Okay, we don't need the math. All right.
Cool. So here we are finding words to describe the weather in these pictures. You can use an adjective, for example, it's, or you can use a verb, it's raining. Also, you could use a noun. So yeah, just find the correct words for B, C, D, E, and F. It could be an adjective, a verb, or a noun.
Yep. So in the chat, describe the pictures, what letters, and tell us the letters and the adjectives you would use.
So perfect, Katerina, it's raining.
Giancarlo, usually I talk with my friends about the weather when we organize some trips together. That is a great idea. I do that too. B, it's foggy or misty. Misty is such a great word. Good job, Katrina. Misty is like foggy, lots of moisture in the air.
See, it's warm.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a desert.
Stronger than warm. A stronger word for warm.
A strong warm?
It's strong warm, no. D, it's snowing. It was snowing. So what other adjectives we can use a lot of adjectives to describe these pictures.
Yeah, definitely. So C, yes, it's warm, but as Pearl said, probably more than warm.
Probably warmer than warm. C.
A little bit cloudy. Yeah, in C it is a little bit cloudy.
Yeah, okay. C, it's freezing. Yes, it's freezing. We're talking about temperature.
Definitely.
It's freezing. Good.
Just getting a tissue, be back.
Allergies, right?
Yeah. Moment.
Maybe it's allergies. We hope it's allergies. Good, guys. So we're just waiting for your comments about the adjectives we can use to describe the pictures. A, B, C. E, it's thundering. Yep. F, it's boiling. It could be boiling in F. It's possible.
Yeah, because there's no clouds and it looks like summer.
It's very possible. Right.
I want to get some more adjectives out of this though, because I feel like there's more we can see in there.
E, it's very cloudy with some lightning. Lightning is uncountable.
Yeah, but perfect, Giancarlo. Yeah. Some lightning.
Some lightning. Ooh, bonus question. Lightning is the light. What is the word in English for the sound? So we have lightning for the light. And what is the word we use in English for the sound? It goes with lightning.
Katerina already put that.
Where? Oh, thunder. Thunder. I didn't see that. I forgot. F, it's sunny.
Perfect. Yeah, F, it's sunny. Good one, Eva.
What can we say?
Cool. For D, rather than it's snowing, I think it's better to say it's snowy as an adjective. Snowy, because it's snowing would mean right now, present continuous, it's happening. But it was snowing in the past. So it snowed or it is snowy.
Snowy, rainy. Yep. Good. So I think a lot of these have a noun or a verb or an adjective. So there's more than one. Right? Rain, rainy, it's raining. Snow, snowy, it's snowing. Foggy, the noun of foggy.
Perfect, Katerina. When it's not raining very much, when it's raining only a little, you can say it's drizzling. That's perfect. Yeah.
It is drizzling. I love that word. It drizzles a lot. To drizzle, right, with the verb.
Yep.
Right? It drizzles a lot in the UK.
Yes, it drizzles quite often.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like drizzle. I think if it rains, it should rain properly. It should rain a lot.
Me too. I agree. It's stormy. Yes, it is stormy. What is the adjective we use when there is no clouds in the sky?
Ooh, good one. So like F.
So like F, what is the adjective we use when there are no clouds in the sky?
Mm.
You guys. I feel like yesterday in Milan, it was this adjective, but the day before.
Yeah, but definitely not today.
No, not today. Yep,
Perfect,
clear.
Giancarlo. Yes, clear.
Clear. When there are no clouds in the sky, it is clear. I love clear days. They're my favorite. Clear, close, Eva. Clearly is the adverb, but clear, yes, you had the right idea. We say it is clear. We can also say for C that it is very dry. A desert is very dry. And A, we say it's very wet. It's very wet outside.
Yeah, exactly. We can just use that adjective. It's wet.
It's wet. Good. Christina, it's cloudy, no L. Cloudy, yep. What is the adjective we use when there is a lot of water in the air? It's bad for your hair. What is the adjective we use when there is a lot of water in the air? This happens in Milan in the summer.
Yeah. It's very this in the summer.
In Milan especially, when there's a lot of water in the air.
It's very similar to Italian, though.
It's very similar in Italian.
So wet would be used to describe after rain, or when it's raining, you could say it's very, very wet. Damp, also, you could say after it's been raining and so the ground is wet, or you can feel moisture in the air. But this is different because what Pearl is talking about is when it's hot as well.
Katrina, you can say it's rainy, raining. It rained, but I've never heard it's colding and it's colded, but only it's cold. What is the difference and the reasoning?
That's because cold is only an adjective, whereas rainy is an adjective and a noun, whereas cold is only an adjective. Katerina.
Good, Eva. Yes, humid. Oh, sorry, David. Continue.
No, I was just going to say exactly. Good job, Ava.
Yes.
Humid.
Eva. Don't know. It is humid. Well, humid is the adjective. It's when there's a lot of water or moisture in the air. What is the noun of humid?
Ooh, good one. Good question.
What is the noun of humid? You can say it's very humid outside, or there is a lot of, no. What is it? It's raining.
That's a great idiom. It's raining cats.
Great idiom, Giovanni. It's a great idiom. It's raining cats and dogs is it's an expression, an idiom we use to say it's raining a lot. It's raining a lot. Yes, Eva, Katrina, humidity. So the noun of humid is humidity. So we can say it is very humid outside, or there is a lot of humidity outside. Great.
Perfect.
It's raining cats and dogs. I love that. Ooh, what's another way we can say it's raining a lot, David? Do you remember?
Oh, you can say it's pouring.
Mm-hmm.
It's pouring. The verb to pour, like when you fill a glass with milk or with water or with wine, you pour the liquid. So when it's raining a lot, it's pouring.
It's pouring. So pouring is the adjective. It's pouring outside. I'm going to write it. Are you writing it?
Yeah, to pour.
Okay.
A lot of rain. Wonderful.
It's pouring.
To pour is a lot of rain. It's pouring.
Good. Seasons. What are the 4 seasons called? And describe the weather in each one. Which is your favorite season and why? So what are the 4 seasons?
Before we answer any of these questions, we need to know, what are the 4 seasons?
What are the 4 seasons? Bonus if you know the names of one of them in American English. Yes, Katrina. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. Autumn is correct. We use autumn in America too, but there's another word that is more common in America. We don't use autumn too frequently. There it is. Carla knows. Spring, summer, fall,
Perfect.
winter. In America, we use fall. Yes.
Perfect. Both
yes,
perfect answers though, because I say autumn. I would never say I would never say fall.
Yes.
Perfect.
Good. So in your city, describe the weather during these seasons. So if you're in Milan, Treviso, Naples, Livorno, yes, I remember. Describe the weather in the seasons in your city. I would love to know so I can decide where to go every season. In Florida, it's the same.
It's always hot.
Yeah, we don't have normal seasons. We have wet and dry seasons.
Oh yeah, because you have a lot of hurricanes.
Summer is wet season, and winter, fall, winter is dry. Yep, Christina, spring, summer, autumn, winter. Yep, good job, guys. So describe the weather in each season in your city. I would love to know what the weather is like in Treviso. Is it Treviso?
Yeah.
Treviso.
Yeah, you're right. We've got Treviso, Livorno, Naples, Milan.
Carla, my favorite season is summer because I love hot weather. Because
Perfect.
I love hot weather. Yes, summer is a very popular season for Italians. And Carla is from Naples, so she lives near the sea. Very lucky.
My favorite season is winter.
So is Eva's.
Because I love skiing. Very nice. Very nice.
Christina, my favorite is summer because I like lying in the sun or sunbathing. Now in Livorno, it's cloudy and chilly, but my favorite season is fall autumn because I love the smell of leaves. Aw, it's very nice. My favorite season is fall as well, but in Florida.
Why?
Not fall in Milan. Because fall in Florida the weather is very temperate. It's sunny. The hurricanes are finished. It's very cool outside. It's the perfect weather.
So it's more mild.
Yes, autumn or fall in Milan is very depressing.
My favorite is winter though, because I like the cold air. I like it when it's fresh.
Oh, your birthday. My birthday's in spring, but I still prefer the fall.
Fair enough.
Right? It's good. So tell us, what is the weather like in your cities in the different seasons? I'm sure in Naples it's very hot in the summer, but not humid. Maybe like it's humid in Milan in the summer. It's so humid.
So humid, it's horrible. Everyone has to escape Milan in summer.
I am not excited for summer in Milan.
I am if we can go outside.
Yes, I think when summer arrives, I hope this quarantine will be finished.
Yeah.
I don't imagine it continuing. Naples has beautiful weather, sunny blue sky. There, oh wait, blue sky and sea breeze all the time. Ah, jealous. And good food. Naples has great food too. Eva in Treviso, the summer is very hot and muggy. Ooh, what a great word,
That
muggy.
is great.
There are lots of mosquitoes. Eva, what does muggy mean? Can you explain to us in the chat, Eva, what does muggy mean? It's a very good word. In Como, fall can be rainy and cold. Winter, very cold without snow. Spring is sunny with a little bit of rain, and summer very hot with humidity.
With humidity, very good.
Good. I come from Milan, and today it's cloudy. Yes, it is cloudy, Alessandra. Today it is very cloudy. Good.
Cloudy and quite
Muggy.
chilly.
Yes, Eva. Muggy means humid. It's humid. It's muggy. Yeah, it's very humid. Great word. I love it. What is your least favorite season? What is your least favorite? So your least favorite means the season you don't like. What is your least favorite season? I don't know what my least favorite season is.
That's difficult because I like all of them. I think spring.
Because allergies.
Yes, as you can see right now, loads of allergies. My nose is crazy. It makes me tired. Yeah.
My least favorite season is summer in Milan.
Yeah? Too hot.
It's too hot. Summer in Florida is too hot as well.
So you should be used to it. It should be normal for you, no?
That's what everyone says, but in Florida, we've adapted very well to hot weather with air conditioning and protection from screens on the window to protect you from mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
So we've adapted well. So summer in Florida and summer in Milan are very different. Like the humidity doesn't bother me so much here because Florida is very humid, but it's the
It's just
combination
so
of
hot
everything.
here.
So hot. Alessandra, I don't know. Maybe autumn, especially because especially because normally it starts to rain a lot. Because normally it starts to rain a lot.
Katerina, I'm sensitive to the cold, so I don't like the winter. That's justified. That's justified. Fair enough.
I'm sensitive to the cold too. I think I've adapted quite well in Milan, though. More or less.
Without doubt, the summer, I don't like high temperatures. Just like you and me, Pearl. Summer is so hot.
Summer it's too hot now, especially every year it becomes warmer and warmer, so it's very difficult. Giovanni, my favorite season is summer because I like sailing and running in the middle of nature. Ooh, that sounds lovely. I would like summer too if I could go sailing to escape.
It makes a difference when you have activities like that.
Yeah. Giancarlo, my least favorite season is winter. Is winter. Just because the sun goes down very early, not for the very good point, Giancarlo.
It
Yeah,
does.
I don't like that. The sun goes down too early in the winter. Ugh.
But we have a specific verb. We would say the sun sets.
The sunset. Yes.
The sun sets very early.
Carla, my least favorite season is winter in Bolivia because it's too humid. Oh, now we know. In Bolivia, it is humid in winter. So I will not go to Bolivia in the winter. I remember. Great. Let's continue. All right. Weather forms. So structures. Present. It's. It looks. There is. Future. It's going to be. It will be. There will be. There is going to be. Adjectives: rainy, snowy, stormy, foggy, sunny, windy, hot, cold, warm, cool. Nouns: there's a strong wind. There will be a storm or showers. Ooh, David, what are showers?
Oh, showers. That's another noun for rain. So if
Normal
it's
rain.
raining a lot, yeah, normal
Normal
amount of
rain.
rain.
No
Not too
lightning,
strong.
thunder.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because it's like having a shower.
Yeah, exactly. Verbs: it's raining, it's snowing, it's going to rain, it will snow, I think it will rain, snow. So if you guys remember, we use will and going to talk about predictions. So remember, going to and will we use to talk about predictions. That's why we use it, right?
Exactly. And the forecast is just a prediction of the future. Nothing is ever certain. So sometimes they say it's going to be rainy.
Maybe not. I don't know. Meteorologists or weathermen are not so accurate all the time. I don't know about Italy, but in America, sometimes they are wrong. Good. So structure. So remember, when we have it's usually followed by either an adjective or verb ing. So it is rainy or it is raining. So it is either followed by an adjective or followed by verb ing. It looks is followed by an adjective.
Yeah.
And there is followed by a noun.
Perfect.
Right? Got it right. Good. It's going to be, it will be is followed by adjective. Right?
Perfect.
And there will be or there is going to be is followed by the noun. So remember, if we have it is or it will be, it's going to be followed by the adjective. If there is there, we have there in the description, it's going to be followed by a noun. Wonderful.
Cool. So talking about temperature here, number one, how do we measure temperature in the UK and the US? When does water boil or freeze in Celsius? And is 90 degrees Fahrenheit hot or cold? Mm.
I know.
So 14 degrees Celsius, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Hot or cold? Are these temperatures boiling, hot, warm, cool, cold, or freezing?
Yes.
Got some temperatures at the bottom there as
well. Mm-hmm. So how do we measure temperature in the UK and in the US? This is also how do we measure temperature in Italy and in the US. US just wants to be different. I think it's very obvious.
I think the UK was very reluctant to change from Fahrenheit to Celsius.
See, I didn't know the UK was ever on Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Yeah, for example, the older generation sometimes switches between Fahrenheit and Celsius because they used both in their lifetime.
Yeah.
But
So
I always use Celsius.
Yeah, so the UK, the world, uses Celsius, and America uses Fahrenheit. So I don't know when you talk to me about temperature of the weather, I have no idea what you're saying.
And I have no idea what you're saying when you start talking about Fahrenheit this, Fahrenheit that.
All right. Number 2, guys. When does water boil and freeze in Celsius? So in the chat, if you know, when does water boil and when does water freeze in Celsius? It really is so much easier, Celsius.
Sorry.
Not the same. You know, I tried to change the weather app on my phone to Celsius, and I would just get so frustrated because every time I opened the app, I had to go and convert it. I'm sure, what's the point?
So, do you find my least favorite season is winter because in Milan it's cold and I don't like to go out wearing heavy clothes. Fair enough, understandable. Katrina, I hate winter because it's too cold, especially when it's also muggy. Even if it's impossible to stop feeling.
You know, there
cold.
is a difference. There is a difference between a dry cold and a wet cold. And Milan has very wet, has a wet cold. Because a dry cold is
really
not so
not
bad. No, a dry
No,
cold.
I went on holiday once to the mountains in America, and it was -5 or 6 outside, and it was very dry. So I was very warm, running around in just a jumper, having a snowball fight.
Yeah, wet cold, it just feels so much worse than a dry cold. And Milan has very wet winters, unfortunately. Eva, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Yes, it does. When does water freeze?
Perfect. And freezes at 0.
Yes. Bonus question. When does water boil and freeze in Fahrenheit?
Ooh.
When does water, please, you're gonna Google it, aren't you?
Me? No, I'm not.
When does water boil and when does water freeze in Fahrenheit? It's just a fun question. You will never have to know this information.
So I know Fahrenheit when it freezes, but I don't know when it boils in Fahrenheit.
Katrina, is warm the ideal temperature? Yeah, I think warm. I prefer cool to warm, to be honest. But warm
it can depend on the situation. Warm isn't too much and cool isn't too cold. So warm and cool are usually very comfortable temperatures.
Yeah, I prefer cool, to be honest. But yeah, they're the not too hot, not too cold. It's very comfortable weather. Yeah. Anyway, so water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
Is there any logic to Fahrenheit?
Is cool like it's fresh? Yes, I would say Italians use fresh when we would say like cool or brisk. Yes, in Italian you use fresh a lot to talk about the temperature, but it's not something we would use in English to talk about the temperature. We wouldn't really say it's fresh. We would say it's very cool outside.
Yeah.
Because fresh, I think about produce.
Yeah, in England we kind of use it to talk about the temperature because
or the air.
Almost like because it's very light. Because it's kind of like the opposite of muggy, which feels just very heavy on you, whereas fresh is very light, very refreshing.
We don't use fresh in America to describe the temperature. We would say it's very cool outside, but I think Italians would say fresh, which is nice. Good, so water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, and it freezes at, David, since you know.
I do know it's at 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
32 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, it does,
Perfect,
Eva. I said that earlier. That's probably why. Good. Is 90 degrees Fahrenheit hot or cold?
So if water freezes at 30 and boils at 212.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Degrees must be, what, about 40, 50 degrees? No? Oh, my maths is terrible.
So 90 degrees Fahrenheit is it's very hot. It's hot. But 100 degrees, no wait, 100 degrees Fahrenheit is 41 degrees Celsius.
Oh, okay. So like 35 Celsius. 90 is about 30, 35.
Sure.
Either way, I think it's hot.
Yes, I just remember when we had the heat wave last summer, everyone was like, it's 41 degrees, and I would say on my phone, it's 100. That's how I know. So 41 degrees Celsius is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It's really hot. There you go.
Translation there.
You're a little bit off, David. But yes, 90 degrees Fahrenheit is 32. So it's warm. It's very, very warm. It's hot. It's hot.
I'm an English teacher, not a maths teacher, so.
Yes. Right. All right. So is 32 degrees Fahrenheit cool, cold, freezing, hot, warm, boiling? 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that hot, warm, cool, cold, or freezing?
Mm.
I mean, we just said that 32 degrees Fahrenheit is cold. It's freezing.
Yeah, because water freezes at that temperature, so it's freezing.
It's freezing. I just said 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I just said it's boiling because it's 41 degrees Celsius. 60 degrees Fahrenheit. 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
So 90 is 32.2. 90.
So 60 degrees.
I was trying to use maths to understand it, but I have no idea.
There is a formula, but it's not an easy formula to just think on top of your head, like, oh yeah, that's what it is.
So is it like 20 degrees?
Close.
Yeah, 22.2?
18.
18. Oh.
I think it's about 18 degrees.
Yeah, so that's kind of warm.
For me, it's cool. It's almost cold. It's between cool and cold for me.
Wow, for me, in the UK, 18 degrees is almost hot.
Yeah, 75 degrees Fahrenheit is warm. It's the perfect temperature. 75 degrees Fahrenheit is warm. It's the perfect temperature. Right? 45 degrees Celsius, I know that is boiling because now I know that 41 degrees is 100 degrees. 12 degrees Celsius.
It's definitely boiling. Ooh, I would say that's kind of cool. 12 degrees.
Not cold?
Not quite. Not quite cold. I think cold is like below 10.
Huh. I don't know. -7 degrees Celsius. I know it's freezing.
Definitely freezing.
Freezing. Yes, it's freezing. Yes. And 6 degrees Celsius is, I have no idea.
It's cold, no? If 12 degrees is cool.
Right. It is cool. I know, right? It's cool. All right, let's continue. I have no idea. We're not in Great Britain, so we're going to skip this one. All right. Okay. So we can't watch it. So looking at the map of the United Kingdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This would be the British Isles.
British Isles. So in the chat, tell us the forecast or what the weather is like in the different parts of the United Kingdom. So in the north of United Kingdom or in Scotland. So in the chat, describe the weather using the adjectives we learn. It is, can't tell. Is it UK, Great Britain? I don't know the difference.
So I can explain the difference between all of this. So You've got individual countries of England, Ireland, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. And Great Britain is 3 countries: England, Wales, and Scotland. 3 countries is Great Britain. And then you've got the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. So the United Kingdom is England, Ireland, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. So 4 countries in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And then the British Isles would include the Republic of Ireland as well.
All right, guys. Now we know. Describe the weather in the British Isles. Got it. Yeah, so complicated.
It is, and I don't understand parts of it because, like, what's it? Scotland, England, Ireland, Northern Ireland, and Wales all have their own government, but then they're all ruled by the Queen, so they're all part of the same unity, kind of.
Canada follows the Queen.
Yeah, but they're not part of the United Kingdom. They're just part of the Commonwealth, and so they're not ruled by the Queen in the same way. It's all very strange and complicated. And today we just want to talk about the weather, so we can keep it light.
Yeah, so in the chat, tell us, what is the weather like in the British Isles? British Isles. I don't know the difference. I'm gonna look at the map. Maybe like this.
What are you looking at a map of?
The map on the thing. Scotland. It is. Oh, we didn't do with the adjective.
North of Scotland.
Yeah, in the north of Scotland, it is freezing.
Definitely, it's freezing. Freezing and possibly snowy.
Yep, possibly.
In England, it's going to be sunny. In Wales, cloudy.
Yep, good. In North Scotland today, it will snow. Probably, good chance. In England, it's going to be sunny. In Wales, cloudy. In Scotland, rain. Yes, in Ireland, we didn't go over that adjective.
No, we didn't. We missed that one.
Oops. In Ireland, what is the weather like? What is the weather like? Is like. I actually like this type of weather. I think it's fun.
I don't. I think it's horrible.
I really like, I don't know why, ever since I was a child, I've always enjoyed that type of weather in Ireland. In Ireland today, it will be windy. Yes, it will be windy. I love windy weather.
Careful, because that's a, we need the verb to be. And you love windy weather?
I think it's fun, because sometimes if it's strong enough, you feel like you're flying.
Yeah, true. We can go to the park and pretend to be children in the wind.
Yes. All right, guys. In Northern Ireland, it's windy. Yes, Eva, perfect. Good, guys. So we're going to stop here at the 50-minute mark. Thank you so much for watching us and talking to us in the chat. It really makes everything so much better. We hope you have a good weekend and that you all stay safe and that you stay inside.
And stay warm and make sure you have lots of food. Perfect.
Yeah, stay warm. I hope you have a nice weekend and it's fun. And we hope to see you guys again soon for another webinar. But thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Have a good weekend. Yes, it's Friday.